Welcome everyone. Today's practice is to help reduce stress and anxiety. So today I had this whole workout planned out that I wanted to do. I was really excited about it, and sometimes you have a lot of triggers, things that just set you off and just catch you off balance. So I had a moment today. I had a few triggers happen. My anxiety started to kick in, and I had this whole workout plan that I wanted to do for the video, and I had to stop myself for a moment and to remind myself, calm down, breathe, do what you can do today. And you know what? Today I just don't have a full workout in me to give to you guys, but I do have this amazing yoga sequence and things that I like to do and breathing techniques that help pull me back in when those triggers hit me and I have to bring myself back into my body. All right, so we're gonna focus on awareness and how we feel, and we're gonna focus on moving slow today. All right, so we're gonna stay close to the floor. This is very similar to the classes that I do at Fit Body. So this is going to be a restorative flow, all right? So to go ahead and get started, whatever serves you. If you want to start out seated, if you want to lay down flat, you're more than welcome to lay down flat. Just to begin, get comfortable, and I want you to bring your hands over top of your heart. All right, we're gonna take a few deep inhales in and out through the nose. Just taking your time with each breath, and I want you to feel the breath as it enters in through your chest. And then I want you to bring your attention to the room around you. Focus on the sounds that you hear. For me here, I have my doors open so I can hear all the birds outside. The other things that I can hear are the dog chewing on a bone not too far from me. I can hear the neighbor kids outside playing. I can hear the bell on the cat's collar jingling as she's running through the yard. You may notice that your attention is going to be pulled to one specific sound, and that is okay. Let yourself focus on that sound. For me, the main thing I keep hearing are the birds. And your attention may be drawn away from that sound, but try to focus back on it as much as you can. And then focus on another sound. I can also hear the clock ticking on the wall. And then divert your sound to another one. And then taking your attention to every point of contact that your body has with the floor beneath you. Notice how you rest on the ground, whether you be seated or laying on your back. And allow your body to feel heavy against the floor. Remember that gravity works. Do not force yourself down into the ground. And then whether you're on your back or seated, taking a big inhale, reach arms up and overhead, just finding length through the spine, maybe rolling through the wrists. And then releasing the arms down beside you, and go ahead, if you're laying down, make your way up into a seat. And then taking a few breaths once you make it into your seated position. Still feeling grounded. And then we'll bring our attention back to our breath, taking gentle inhales and exhales through the nose. And just notice how each breath feels. Not judging your breath, just allowing it to be as it is. And then gently tucking chin towards chest, just creating some half circles, rolling side to side. Notice how your neck feels as you tuck your chin in and roll across. If you're holding tension, that's okay. Just notice that it's there. And then from here, we're gonna steady out through the neck, chin level with the floor, hands come beside you. Inhale, reach arms up and overhead. Big inhale, biggest breath of your day. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. From here, dropping one ear towards one shoulder, whatever side you choose. Taking a full breath here. And then rolling over to the other side. One big full breath. And gentle exhale. From here, coming back through center with your head. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drop one hand down to the floor. Extend through the side body here. Find length through the ribs. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, rolling through other side. Exhale as you drop. And just moving slow, alternating side to side. See how much length you can gain through the rib cage as you inhale and exhale over. And then we're just gonna drop to one side and hold. See if you can fill the rib cage with as much air as you can, finding length through the side body here. One more full breath on this side. And then alternate out over to the other side. We'll have two full breaths here. Send that breath into your rib cage. One more breath. And then we'll make our way through center, reaching up. And then bringing hands down. And then with our hands on our knees, we're just gonna create some circles with our heart, dropping down, exhale. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, taking it the other direction. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, rolling the other way. Just taking a few more at your own pace. Whatever feels good for you. Just taking your time, feeling the stretch through the hips here. Completing one more circle. If you had your legs crossed like how I have mine, and you would like to switch the other leg and place it in front, we're going to take those heart circles again. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Think of it as you're blowing out a row of candles in front of you on the floor. Notice how this side feels. Notice how the weight changes on the floor as you roll through. And then from here, steadying out at the top, we're gonna swing our legs around in for tabletop, all right? We're just gonna sink back for child's pose just for a moment. Walk the hands out as far in front of you as is comfortable. Just taking a few breaths here in your child's pose. Allowing your forehead to rest down to the floor. And allow yourself to feel heavy here. Notice all the points of contact your body has with the ground beneath you. Taking one more full breath here. And then slowly releasing up into tabletop. Making sure hands are right underneath of your shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna move through cat-cow. Exhale, looking towards your thighs. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, belly drops. Eye gaze lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, looking towards your thighs. Round out to the upper back. Inhale, eye gaze lifts. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale, dropping through the belly. And then from here, we're gonna steady out in our tabletop. We're gonna take our hands one hand distance forward on our mat. From here, we're going to roll thighs, hips, belly, heart to floor. Inhale up, small cobra. Exhale back into your child's pose. Inhale, rolling through, thighs, hips, belly, heart. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale back, child's pose. We're gonna cycle through this one more time. Inhale to roll through, thighs, hips, belly, heart. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale back, child's pose, and hold. One more full breath here. And then we're gonna shift forward into our tabletop. Hands are right underneath of the shoulders. From here, we're gonna lift up our right knee. Just create some circles through that leg. And then from here, we're just gonna take that foot, hop it up beside your right hand, and we're gonna move into our lizard lunge. See if you can press the hips down just a little bit deeper, finding length all the way through the spine here. We're gonna take a few breaths here. If you would like to drop down to the forearms, you may. taking a few breaths. One more full breath here. And then gently start to press up into your hands. We're just going to take that leg back to meet the other one. And then we're going to circle through our left knee this time. Nice big circles, taking your time. And then whenever you're ready, hopping that foot to the outside of the left hand. Sinking hips down for your lizard lunge. If you would like, we're going to hold here a few breaths, maybe dropping down to the forearms. One last breath here. And then gently start to press up into your palms, strong through the hands, taking that knee back to meet the other one. Then from here, we're just gonna swing our legs around. Bringing hands to the backs of the thighs. We're just gonna roll all the way down to our back. We're going to hug the right knee in towards our chest. And then we're going to move through spinal twist, taking that leg to the opposite side of the body, extending your arm back behind you, maybe even looking over your back shoulder here. It's okay if the knee doesn't touch the ground. Just relax into the twist. And then gently release. And then we're just going to swap over to the left knee this time. Hugging it in nice and tight. Big inhale. Exhale, moving into your twist. Allowing your left arm to extend back behind you. Remember, it's okay if your knee doesn't touch the ground. Then bringing it back through center, hugging both knees in towards the chest. Maybe a little rock and roll side to side, massaging your low back on the floor. If you would like, moving into happy baby, grabbing the outer blades of the feet. Even pedal out through the legs a little bit, finding a little length through the hamstrings here. And then steadying out. And then we're gently going to release the legs back down to the mat. Knees up towards the ceiling. We're going to open up the hips, extending, dropping the knees down to the floor. Just removing through our reclined bound angle. And then allowing the palms to face up, drawing shoulder blades up and underneath of you. We're going to rest here for a few breaths. And then bringing the knees in to touch. We're just gonna extend the legs out long, taking a big inhale, reach arms overhead, just stretching out, finding length here. And then release the arms down beside you, palms facing up. We're just gonna rest here for a few breaths. And then, like we did at the beginning of our practice today, start to focus on all the sounds that you hear around you. And then focus on the sound that brings you the most joy. And then hugging your knees back in towards your chest. Grabbing onto the backs of the thighs, rocking and rolling up into your seat. Bringing palms together at heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me for this practice. Remember that you are enough, that you do enough, and that you are strong. And it is okay to stress out sometimes. We are all human. Taking a moment of gratitude, being thankful for what we do have instead of what we don't have. Being thankful to have this moment to breathe, to stretch, and to balance our mind. Thank you again for joining me. Namaste. If you would like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, follow me at mytraineralex. Thank you guys.